A three-pointer with 50 seconds left to play, and Dansville prevails over Hornell 33-30. We expect the same in the varsity action here tonight. Tonight's high school basketball sponsored in part by Better Homes at 13 Ocean Street in Dansville. They've got inventory galore. Be sure to stop on in to check out the sofas, the recliners, the mattresses, and a whole lot more. And prices you can more than afford at Better Homes at 13 Ocean Street in Dansville. And Napa of Dansville and Mount Morris, proud sponsor of local sports. See them for all the parts you need to keep your vehicle running in tip-top shape. Kevin and the staff are knowledgeable. They'll help you get the right part the first time and every time. Dansville of Napa of Dansville and Mount Morris. With Napa know-how, it's an unbeatable combination. We had a chance to sit down and chat with head coaches Brian Dyring from Hornell and Marley Grimsley from Dansville. We'll do that right after this timeout.
Is your recliner torn and tattered, never really worked right, finally bit the dust, and the big game is coming up? Go now to Better Homes in Dansville and save hundreds on America's best solution, Lazy Boy. Save now on all styles in stock, including Power and the Big Man's. Plus, with any Lazy Boy purchase over $4.99, receive a $50 gift certificate to area restaurants. Watch your gaming comfort in style, and the food's on us. It's always a touchdown at Better Homes in Dansville.
High school basketball on WDNY.
Oh, Brian Dyring, it's hard to believe we're entering the end of the month of January. Where has the high school basketball season go? And at this point in time, you're looking down the stretch run as far as the Livingston County Division I goes. But tell us a little bit about the Lady Red Raiders this year.
You know, we've had a pretty good season. We're 9-3 right now. We've gone through quite a bit of adversity. You know, we lost Hagan Dorley in the third quarter of the very first game when she broke her wrist, and you know, she would have been our starting point guard and you know, our best all-around player. And you know, that's a tough loss, but we've been able to piece things together. You know, other girls have stepped up. And we've been able to keep our heads above water pretty well. You know, I think we've done much better than what people anticipated us doing this year.
Well, just kind of glancing down the roster, you've got a pretty good mix of veterans and, well, a lot of youth, too. I see about three eighth graders and a ninth grader. So you're reloading, too, aren't you?
We are. And, you know, we plan on having one eighth grader up, and obviously Lillian Hoyt coming back as a freshman. And then when Tegan went down, you know, we brought up Selena Maldonado. And then we had Lily Adams, who is out with mono, so we brought up Peyton Bentley. So we've had to accelerate the progress of some of those young kids just due to circumstance, and, you know, they've responded pretty well.
Now, as far as your ball club goes, I know that it's been a streaky season. You won 3, we lost 1, won 5, lost 2 of 3. But those 3 losses came against some quality opponents, Livonia, Wellsville. And the other night you had a pretty good Pavilion team that you saw. Tell us a little bit about that game.
You know, we just came out, you know, we came out flat. And that's been the hard part with the, you know, with so much youth mixed in with some of the senior leadership, you know, to be consistent on the defensive end. You know, it's easy to be consistent and work hard on the offensive end because everyone likes to score. Or can you be consistent and work hard on the defensive end? So, you know, that's what we're focused on this, you know, last 40% of the season is, you know, bringing that consistent energy on defense, because we fell behind really big against Pavilion. And then we locked it in defensively, and we came all the way back, and we were just, you know, came up just short. You know, if we could have played with that type of focus and intensity on the defensive level for 32 minutes, I really think we would have won that game.
Now, as far as the Livingston County Division I season goes, if I'm not mistaken, I think you guys have 1 loss, and maybe Livonia is a game ahead of you in the divisional standings.
Yeah.
And how important are these next few ball games for the Hornell Red Raiders?
Well, they're very important, not just for Livingston County standings, but for sectional standings too. And we won't be full strength probably until February 5th. So, we're going to do everything we can to win these games and, be competitive. If we do drop a game here or there, not really. I mean, winning Livingston County is nice. We've done it, and it's a great feeling. But, if you don't win Livingston County and you make a big sectional run, we're really not too worried about winning the league title. It's a big accomplishment. It is a nice, feather in the cap. But, we look bigger picture. And hopefully when we get everybody back, because we haven't been full strength the entire season, I'd like to see us actually have everybody back and what we can do from that point on.
You have the Dansville Mustangs on Friday night at their place. Your assessments of Marley Grimsley's team?
They're a tough matchup. They got good guard play. They got good size, so you can't just focus on taking one thing away. Like, you have to play a really well-rounded basketball game, offensively and defensively. We grinded one out against them at our place, and I expect it to be that type of game again. I don't really expect a super high-scoring affair. Probably play it again in the 40s. Both teams can get after it defensively. So we know going in, it's a tough place to play, and I think they're better than what their record is. They've had a really tough non-league schedule, so I don't think you can judge them by their win-loss record.
Your reflections back on the first meeting of the season in Hornell?
Physical, very intense. It was a great atmosphere. Typical Hornell Dansville crowd, loud, excitable. And, like I said, that game was, I think we won by 9. We won every quarter, but it was like, we won the first. The first quarter was actually tied 6-6, I believe. I think I vividly remember it being 6-6. And then we won the second quarter, I think, by 2. We won the third quarter, I think, by 4. And then we won the fourth quarter by 5.
Do you have the girls' schedule
9,
there?
But it was never, we were up really big and they came back.
Because I was wondering who they've got next to. Are they at Bath or?
That seems real hard for me to believe that you guys only
I
scored
think
6 points, and I think especially after the reputation of
the video on Tuesday night, right, of the boys' game here against Bath.
That has kind of gone along with Hornell girls basketball recently.
On Monday.
Is that statement still true or not?
I think we've been a little bit more well-rounded this year. I actually was going through
so and then on Wednesday they're at Bath.
And we're almost 50-50 as far as 3-point shot attempts and 2-point shot attempts, which is, even when we were throwing all those threes up, we would have liked to be more
so
balanced.
Friday they're at Livonia.
Now it made no sense to be balanced, And that's an attribute to Maddie Moore and James Petunick.
We've got the girls on the air.
So if you push out on us and you don't leave our shooters, we now have more
Whalen
options.
Cohocton game and the Geneseo game. And then we've got the boys at Whalen Cohocton.
We still shoot them, but
and we've got the boys.
What do you feel the key to knocking off Dansville?
I think that's the only boys game we got left is the one at Whalen Cohocton, if I'm not mistaken.
You still there, Frank?
Yep. Well, what do you feel the key to knocking off Dansville will be on Friday night?
Honestly, we're gonna have to play really well defensively.
Yeah, that's a video game here.
We're gonna have to limit their fast break.
That's right. Well, no, that's the Saturday game. They didn't change that yet. That's Saturday at 1.
They face guard our shooters quite a bit.
So we've got that one.
So really it's gonna be stop
and then
them
Letchworth
and
one
hope
is
we have
here.
one more better possession than them and get out of there with a win.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, because those two got rescheduled. Yeah, see, they never rescheduled that. That's supposed to be Saturday afternoon. I'm hoping I get it off.
Find new roads at Dansville Chevrolet, 139 Franklin Street. They've got great deals for everyone every day, so there's no need to wait for a sale at Dansville Chevrolet. Here's an example. A brand new 2022 Chevrolet Traverse LS SUV for under $37,500 for qualified buyers. See details at dansvillechevrolet.com or in person at 139 Franklin Street. Dansville Chevrolet, serving Dansville and the surrounding area with sales and service second to none.
High school basketball on WDNY.
Oh, Marley, hard to believe that so much of the high school basketball season has flown by. We've got about 2 weeks and some change left, which is hard to believe. But at this point in time, your look back on the first half of the season for your ball club.
Yeah, it's just, obviously we spent a lot of time trying to get acclimated with each other. And, I think everybody knows on a basketball floor, everybody's got to be playing together. And, basically we had to combine a varsity team with a JV team. And we're kind of, we lost a few kids, obviously, from last year. So kids are just trying to figure out their roles and stuff like that. So it's been a learning year. And I feel like the girls are starting to respond. I know we played a tough schedule as well. And I think the future is definitely bright. So
You come off again one of those tough games the other night. You played up in the city. You played Hilton. Tell us a little bit about that game.
Yeah, Hilton's tough. It's a great team. That's one of the better teams in Section 5, and they just came off. They beat Penfield, I believe, the night before by 2, and Penfield's a phenomenal team. So, I feel like it's really good for our program to reach out and play some of those teams. It only makes us better, and the biggest thing is you want them to go out there and compete. And I believe come sectional time, those games that we picked up, non-conference, are actually going to help us quite a bit moving forward. So.
Speaking about moving forward, you get the Hornell Red Raiders for the second time on Friday night. Your recollections of the first matchup down in the Maple City?
Yeah, it's we left a lot on the table. I know that was early on in the season, and I felt like we got some great opportunities. We missed a ton of layups, especially in the first quarter. I believe at the end of it was 6-6, and just seemed like we got a lot of shots around the basket that just wouldn't fall, and we kind of let them hang around, and then ultimately in the third and fourth quarter they hit some big shots that we didn't close out on, and they're tough. They got a lot of girls who can shoot from the perimeter, and you've got to get out there and guard them. And obviously Brian's philosophy is you let those threes fly, and they do a great job of shooting. One of the better shooting teams I've ever seen. So. Very, very important to get out there and contest shots and hopefully make them put the ball on the floor and stay in front.
Now, as far as the stretch run is concerned, how important of a game is this one for the Dansville Mustangs?
Right now we're sitting at 6 and 7. I just think before we get into sectionals, it's going to be really, really important that we kind of get on a roll and kind of try to establish a winning mentality, and it starts right now. We're going to have to get going. Obviously, our schedule's tough. We've got Hornell and Wellsville and Livonia and Bath are in the schedule, and we got Olean. So nothing's easy moving forward, and we got to take care of business. And I believe if we play to our identity and we trust each other, puts us in a every night position to win, hopefully. So.
Now, as far as the second time around against Hornell goes, you play them here at our place. A home court advantage for Dansville, or don't you believe in that with that little Route 36 rivalry going on?
No, I definitely think it helps. There's no question. It comes down to execution, though, in the end, offensively and defensively, and I'm expecting a good-sized crowd. I know the boys play down at Hornell, so that'll take away from a little bit of our crowd, I'm sure. But, there'll be good people there to support, and our girls, they'll be pumped and excited to play, and we've just got to protect our court. It's our court, and we got to go out there and take care of business and, do our job. So, and I know the girls are excited to go out there and do that.
What do you feel the key to knocking off Hornell this time around will be?
Just limiting mental mistakes. We can't afford to let a kid just shoot an uncontested three. getting back in transition, and most folks, most of the time you're so used to just protecting the paint. Well, Hornell is really opposite of that. Not that they don't attack, the basket, but when they come out in transition, there's oftentimes they're looking for an open three, and you really got to pay attention to that. And all it takes is a couple mental mistakes. If those girls are open and they shoot it, they're going to make it. So got to make sure that, we're sharp physically and mentally, getting out and, making them put the ball on the floor and, contesting everything.
With
High school basketball on WDNY.
Well, let's check the starting lineup, sponsored by Dansville Collision at 11 Spruce Street in Dansville. Proud to support local sports, your one-stop shop for your collision and repair needs. Call 585-335-7700 for Dansville Collision. First of all, for the visiting Hornell Red Raiders, Ayla Pryor, a 5'4 senior at one guard. She'll be flanked by 5'7 freshman Lillian Hoyt. Jane Spitolnik will be in the middle, a 5'9 senior. And the forwards are Maddie Moore, a 5'8 junior, and Juliet Marino, a 5'7 senior. Dansville will go with Sydney Stone at one guard, 5'6 senior. Chelsea Tyler, a 5'6 sophomore at the other guard. The forwards are Bree Caruso, a 5'6 senior, and Maddie Lee, a 5'7 senior. And in the middle, Ainsley Belcher, a 6-foot sophomore from Marley Grimsley's group. Dansville coming in with a record of 5-6. Hornell at 9-3. Hornell depleted tonight due to some injuries and illness. And Brian Dyring has got his eyes on February 5th when the team should be all back together. And this high school basketball game underway. The Hornell Red Raiders moving from right to left in their navy blue jerseys with red numerals trimmed in white. Dansville in their home white jerseys with red numerals trimmed in black. And the Mustangs get the basketball. First time around, Hornell was a 9-point winner at Maple City Garden. Maddie Lee looking to get it in. Bree Caruso gets it back. Full court pressure all over the floor for Brian Dyring's group. Hornell will not make it easy, that is for sure. In the middle, it's Bree Caruso cutting down the lane. Left side pass out front. Tipped away, and Chelsea Tyler comes up with it, goes opposite. Maddie Lee in the paint puts it up off the window. No good, but a whistle and a foul called. And it's Maddie Moore, her first personal, and going to the line, Maddie Lee. So Lee on the line looking to get Dansville on the board first here in this one. Hornell had their lone loss in the Livingston County Division I. Came to Livonia the first time around by 2 points, 62-60. And that matchup will resurface next Tuesday at the Doghouse as Maddie Lee pumps in two and Dansville grabs the lead at 2-0. Out front, Juliet Marino using up the dribble. High post pass, Spitolnik that out front. Chelsea Tyler bumped off on the pick, giving it up on top. Coming to get it is Lillian Hoyt. A whistle and a foul out front. It's going to be on Chelsea Tyler. Her first, team's first. Each team with one. Jane Spitolnik will put the ball in play for the Red Raiders. Marino comes to get it. Lob pass underneath for Maddie Moore. Moore spinning in the paint. Right-hand hook high off the window. Can't get it to go. Ainsley Belcher collects the carom. Bree Caruso up the floor with it for the Mustangs. Out front, guarded there by Ayla Pryor. And now Tyler over the top. Right side corner, it's Maddie Lee cutting across the lane again. Left-hand shot off the window, no good. On the line is Jane Spitolnik as she tried to save it in, but the ball will be Dansville's. 6:40 left to play here in the first. A 2-0 Mustang lead. Sydney Stone brings it out front and gives it up to Maddie Lee. Lee and now Caruso comes to help out on top of the point. Lee, left side foul line extended. Chelsea Tyler, quick pitch in the corner, 3-second violation. No, foul away from the ball on Sydney Stone. Stone picks up her first, team's second. So when I asked Brian Dyring about the first game between the two teams, the first word out of his mouth said it was physical. And that's what this one has started to be. Pryor with a basketball out front, bounce pass knocked away by Ainsley Belcher, picked up by Chelsea Tyler. Caruso across midcourt on the right side, gives it up Maddie Lee. 2 minutes in, and it's a 2-0 Dansville lead. Tyler comes to get it out front, looks to the left, gives to the right. Lee goes down low, good idea, but the ball knocked away by Maddie Moore. And Dansville will keep it 13 seconds on the shot clock. 2-0, Dansville with a lead on a pair of Maddie Lee free throws. Bree Caruso inbounds right side shot, good for Ainsley Belcher. Foul called on, it's either Lillian Hoyt or Ayla Pryor, I'm not sure. It is on Lillian Hoyt, her first. So Belcher with a 2+1 opportunity with 5:50 left to go, and Dansville makes it a 5-0 lead. So Ainsley with a 2+1, and the Red Raiders launching from downtown. Lillian Hoyt, no good. Marino with a rebound on the right side corner. Tries to drive across the paint, brings it out front. Spitolnik running one-hander off the glass, no good. Tipped out front. Chelsea Tyler ahead on the left side. Lee cutting to the hole, shooting and scoring. Tyler to Lee. And with 5:20 left, it's a 7-0 Dansville advantage. Spitolnik gives it up right side. Maddie Moore spinning her way into the paint. No, one too many steps, says Les Hare. Our officials, Les Hare and Ron Maycumber Sr. tonight. Timeout, Hornell. 5:09 left to play here in the first. You're listening to high school basketball. It's Dansville 7, Hornell nothing.
Tony's Pizzeria at 140 Main Street in Dansville serves the best pizza and wings for dine-in or carry-out. Dough, sauce, soups, and meatballs are always made in-house. Freshly made and tasty subs, soups, and salads, as well as a kids menu, make Tony's a one-stop restaurant for your family. Call 585-335-8984 to order. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Tony's Pizzeria Dansville and at www.thebestpizzaindansville.com. High school basketball on WDNY.
High school girls hoops sponsored by Dansville Water Systems, Route 36, Hornell Road in Dansville, just south of 390 at exit 4. 3 businesses in one. They can take care of your water, whether it smells bad, has bacteria, is hard, or leaves stains. Maddie Lee cutting to the hole again, shooting and scoring on a fast break. At the 5:03 mark, Dansville up 9-0. Dansville Water Systems has pool and hot tub supplies and a well-stocked archery shop too. Dansville Water Systems, Route 36, Hornell Road in Dansville, just south of 390 at exit 4. Caruso ahead on the left side to Lee. Lee returns it on top, ball tipped back court. Good hustle that time by freshman Lillian Hoyt. Ryan Dyring has gone with makeshift lineups all season long and hopes to have everybody back healthy on February 5th. That's what he told me just before the ball game. Ainsley Belcher in the paint. Brings it out for them. They're not going to get the shot away. The Hornell defense forces the turnover. Tegan Dorley, starting point guard, broke her wrist in the third quarter of the first game. Jordan Dyring, who took her place and has been starting ever since then, sprained her wrist the other day. And Lily Adams, still recovering from mono at this point in time. Selena Maldonado checks into Brian Dyring's lineup. Dansville with a 9-0 lead here. 4 minutes left to play in the first. Lee outside the arc on the left, comes back to the top. Makes a move, cuts to the baseline. Ball knocked away and taken away by Jane Spitolnik. Red Raiders go the other way with it. Hoyt, high post pass, left side, it's Maldonado. Cuts across the lane, stops in the paint. Spitolnik muscling her way to the right side. Shot no good. Ainsley Belcher, the sophomore, with the rebound. Nobody at home to come up with the toss, and the Red Raiders get the ball back on the unforced error. Dansville with a 9-0 lead. 3:31 left to play in the first. Marino gets it out front. Hoyt with it. Chelsea Tyler on her defensively. Gives it up Maldonado. Stops the foul line. Gives it up out front. And Jane Spitolnik from downtown buries one and gets the Red Raiders on the board. 3:15 left to play, and it's a 9-3 game. And, of course, Hornell apt to hit those threes from time to time. Belcher in the left side corner, Stone out front, and now Caruso, right side corner. It's Tyler trying three, no good. Rebound, chased down by Sydney Stone, rifles it back in, and Bree Caruso retrieves the loose ball. No, double dribble, they said. Hornell gets it back, so the Red Raiders with an opportunity. Action also sponsored by Mill Creek Optical on Main Street in Dansville. They've got your winter sunglasses and ski goggles in stock. Stop by and see Jenny today at 205 Main Street in Dansville, or call 585-335-9490. Spitolnik in and out with that one. Bree Caruso collects the carom, gives it up out front, over the top opposite. Tip to the corner, Sydney Stone underneath. Ainsley Belcher with a shot off the window, but was fouled beforehand. Juliet Marino, her first personal foul. Hornell's fourth team foul, and Belcher will go to the line. Maldonado, no, check it. It's Peyton Bentley in. And Marino gets a breather, so Ainsley Belcher with 2:32 left to go. On the line, misfires on the first one. Dansville with a 9-3 lead, trying to make it 10-3 if she can knock down the second one of the two-shot foul, and gets it. So 1 of 2, and it's a 10-3 Mustang lead. Maldonado crosses midcourt with it out front. Right side, it's Spitolnik again. Cutting up front, hop, skip, and a jump beforehand on Maddie Moore, and the turnover will give Dansville the basketball back. Action in the first also sponsored by Dansville Chevrolet, wishing the best of luck to both teams tonight. Next time you need a vehicle, stop at Dansville Chevrolet, where there's no need to wait for a sale, as they give great deals every day to everyone. Mustangs miss a golden opportunity, and out front, Maldonado weaves her way around. Maddie Lee on her defensively, cuts across the top of the lane, and Spitolnik spots up for three, off of the mark. Rebound to Bree Caruso. Mustangs on the run and a 4-on-3, and now they pull up. Lee outside the arc on the left, high post pass. Belcher cuts to the hole, shoots, and scores. Ainsley Belcher with a deuce. 1:38 left to play, and the ball got away from the Red Raiders. They stepped on the end line, and Dansville gets it back. Dansville with a 12-3 lead, and Sydney Stone will start things from Marley Grimsley's group. In it comes, left side, Lee dishes a pass underneath, retrieved by Caruso, gets it back to Sydney Stone, and Maddie Moore picks up her second personal foul. And Stone will be on the free throw line with 1:32 showing on the first quarter clock. Dansville with a 12-3 lead. Maddie Moore out. Lillian Hoyt back in. Ayla Pryor also back on the floor for the Red Raiders. Sydney Stone buries the first one. So a 13-3 Dansville lead. Scary thing about this is Hornell, with their adeptness of shooting the three-pointer, can get right back in this one in the blink of an eye. So she gets 1 of 2, and it's a 13-3 game. Maldonado out front, stolen away by Stone. Stone off to the races, looking to go coast to coast. Shot blocked from behind by Maldonado. Good defensive play by Selena Maldonado. Forecourt pass underneath. Peyton Bentley with a hook off the window. Belcher with a rebound. Ainsley taking it down, and now Caruso facing the pressure out front. Maddie Lee dishes underneath for Sydney Stone. Stone loses it out of bounds, but they said the Red Raiders touched it first. I think Sydney Stone was kind of surprised at how alone she really was underneath there. Basketball action also sponsored in part by DWS Outdoors, a full-service archery and pro shop with top brands like Bowtech, Elite Archery, and more. They've got 10-point crossbows. And they've got targets, releases, and much more. Visit them at Route 36, Hornell Road in Dansville, just south of 390 at Exit 4, DWS Outdoors. Offensive foul on Bree Caruso, her first. Spitolnik shooting three, no good. Rebound, last touch by Hornell as Maddie Lee and Peyton Bentley went after that one. And Dansville gets it back. 40 seconds left to play in the first. 13-3 Mustangs. Lee bringing it up the floor on the left-hand side. Has her pocket picked by Maldonado. Maldonado going the other way with it on the right side. Brings it out front. Downtown, it's Lillian Hoyt, the freshman. No good. Long rebound. Back out front. Spitolnik in the paint. Left side bounce pass. Knocked away by the Mustangs. Ayla Pryor loses it out of bounds, and I think somebody got a hand on that one. Might have been Megan Tyler, who was just checked in for Dansville. 16.5 seconds left to go, precisely, Mr. Spock. Here in the first, Dansville with a 10-point lead. In it comes Maddie Lee on the left side. Has the ball knocked away, taken away out front. Good defensive play by Lillian Hoyt on that steal. Ayla Pryor alone for three, no good. Long rebound chased down by Spitolnik. Ball out of bounds to who? It looks like it is Hornell basketball with 1 second left to play, so the Red Raiders will have to touch it the minute it comes in and get it up there. Ball comes in, and the first quarter is history here at the Corral. We've played 8 minutes here, ladies and gentlemen. Girls basketball on WDNY and DMSN. It's Dansville 13, Hornell 3.
Is your recliner torn and tattered, never really worked right, finally bit the dust, and the big game is coming up? Go now to Better Homes in Dansville and save hundreds on America's best solution, Lazy Boy. Save now on all styles in stock, including Power and the Big Man's. Plus, with any Lazy Boy purchase over $4.99, receive a $50 gift certificate to area restaurants. Watch your game in comfort and style, and the food's on us. It's always a touchdown at Better Homes in Dansville.
Find new roads at Dansville Chevrolet, 139 Franklin Street. They've got great deals for everyone every day, so there's no need to wait for a sale at Dansville Chevrolet. Here's an example. A brand new 2022 Chevrolet Traverse LS SUV for under $37,500 for qualified buyers. See details at DansvilleChevrolet.com or in person at 139 Franklin Street. Dansville Chevrolet, serving Dansville and the surrounding area with sales and service second to none.
High school basketball on WDNY.
Second quarter girls hoops sponsored by Tony's Pizzeria at 140 Main Street in Dansville. Need your order at a specific time? They can do that. Save the waiting time, order in advance. And even when dining in, call Tony's at 585-335-8984 and they'll reserve a table for you. Tony's Pizzeria, 140 Main Street in Dansville. Chelsea Tyler, left side corner. Brings it across the top of the arc. Bree Caruso makes a move along the baseline, dishes it into the paint. Ball knocked away by the Red Raider defense. And on the run, Selena Maldonado with a shot and a score. 2+1 from Maldonado. Maldonado with a 2+1. Sydney Stone on the foul. So the Red Raiders come out of the gate smoking, starting the second quarter here. Maldonado on the line and can't get it to go. Rebound tipped out of bounds, last touched by Hornell. So a 13-5 Dansville lead as the Mustangs get things underway. Sydney Stone puts it in play, and now Bree Caruso brings it up the floor. High school basketball is made possible in part by the law office of John C. Putney at 149 Main Street in Dansville, providing a wide array of legal services. Right side corner, Caruso with Spitolnik on her, dumps it off to Ainsley Belcher, kisses it off the window, and gets it to drop. Ainsley Belcher with a deuce, the sophomore. 15-5 Dansville running one-hander high off the glass, and Maldonado again. Selena Maldonado with a deuce. 6:54 left, and it's 15-7. More the type of ball game we're used to. Left side, Chelsea Tyler over the top, looking for help, gets it from Maddie Lee. Right side corner, it's Caruso. Dumps it down low, Ainsley Belcher out front, returns it to Caruso. Caruso across the paint, out front, Lee for three, got it! Maddie Lee! Lee calls collect at the expense of the Red Raiders, 18-7, Dansville with their largest lead of the game. Lee with the steal on the far side. Up the floor on the left, cutting to the hole, whistle, and a foul called. It's on Maddie Lee. Jane Spitolnik draws the charge on Lee. And Kaylee Meyer checks into the mix for the Dansville Mustangs to spell Maddie Lee. So timeout on the floor, 6:15 left to play here in the second. With your score, Dansville 18, Hornell 7.
Hey, Jenny here from Mill Creek Optical. You can show your loyalty and support for your favorite football team with NFL Oakleys. We all know who the local favorite is. Here's a hint. They make you want to shout. Mill Creek Optical has Bill's Oakleys in stock, and we're also taking orders now before Christmas rush. We have a layaway plan you can take advantage of to hold a pair of your favorites. There are 3 styles to choose from, and they each sport the Bills colors and the Buffalo logo, even in your prescription. Stop by Mill Creek Optical Tuesday through Saturday at 205 Main Street to pick out your NFL Oakleys.
High school basketball on WDNY.
High school hoop action also sponsored by the Springwater Amish Workshop. They're open. Come in now and place your order for a gazebo, shed, or outdoor furniture. No deposit required. Payment with spring delivery. Open Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday on Mill Street in Springwater. Jump shot in the paint. Juliet Marino gets things going. So Marino fired up there. 5:55 left, and it's an 18-9 Dansville lead. Kaylee Meyer, left side pass picked off by the Red Raiders. Stolen by Maddie Moore, and now Marino across midcourt. Gives it up on top. Maldonado stops, pops, foul line, no good. Rebound to Bree Caruso for Dansville. Dansville with an 18-9 lead, 5:30 left to play in the second. Meyer brings it back out front, returns it to Caruso. Caruso looking for some help. Gives it Ainsley Belcher along the baseline. Cross-court pass, nobody there, and Spitolnik with the steal for the Hornell Red Raiders. Abby Belcher getting set to check in for the Mustangs. Right side, Juliet Marino shot, no good. Ainsley Belcher with a rebound. Caruso weaves her way up the floor. 18-9 Dansville with a lead. We're in the second quarter. Right side, Kaylee Meyer crosses a pass into the paint. Shot off the window, Ainsley Belcher gets it to drop. 4:47 left, and it's a 20-9 Dansville lead. Underneath, right side shot for Maldonado, no good. Caruso collects the carom for Dansville and brings it across midcourt. End-to-end action here in this second quarter. Chelsea Tyler cutting inside, gives it out front, cross-court pass, knocked away, taken away by the Red Raiders. Maldonado in a foot race, goes all the way for the shot and the score. Selena Maldonado putting a spark in the Red Raiders. Getty up, if you will, 20-11, Dansville with a lead. Chelsea Tyler looking to slice it, gives it up underneath to Ainsley Belcher, who is fouled. Now, it was either Maddie Moore or Jane Spitolnik. We'll have to wait and see. See who Les Hare signaled that foul on. 4:03 left to play in the. It is on Jane Spitulnik. That's her first. So Ainsley Belcher on the line. First one up and no good. She'll get another. 10 points so far for Ainsley in the ball game. Second one on the way, looking to increase that lead to 10, and she does. So Belcher for Belcher, Abby Belcher in for younger sister Ainsley, and a 21-11 Dansville lead as we duck under 4 minutes to play. Spitulnik downtown, in and out. Rebound underneath, Peyton Bentley with a tip in the score. Offensive board and a tip for Bentley, the 8th grader. Bentley with a tip in, and it's 21-13. In the paint, whistle and traveling called on the Mustangs. Hornell gets it back. Checking into the mix. Jordan Dyring, sprained wrist, or semi-sprained wrist and all. Forecourt pass, and Abby Belcher almost comes up with a steal, and it's Chelsea Tyler who gets the steal, double team, whistle and jump it up, they say. This score just in boys basketball from Maple City Garden in the first, Hornell with an 18-13 lead over Dansville. JV game was won by Dansville 50-42. Mike Birmingham keeping us updated. Lob pass underneath, cutting to the hole, shooting and scoring is Maddie Moore. So Moore with a deuce with 3:08 left to play, and it's 21-15. The Red Raiders coming back. Sydney Stone from downtown. Stone brought rain with that one. And it's 24-15, Dansville by 9. Out front, on top, it is Dyring, leaves it out front. Running the weave, and Ayla Pryor. Whistle and a foul called against Dansville, and I believe it was Chelsea Tyler who was whistled. Aaron Patinella in for Abby Belcher. It was Tyler, that's her second. Ball will come inbounds underneath. Jane Spitulnik starts the action for the Red Raiders. Still looking, gets it out front, and Ayla Pryor comes up with it. Leaves it on top. Nope, traveling call. As that time, Maldonado took the handoff and went a couple yards with it and then decided to put it on the floor. So Maddie Moore out, Juliet Marino's back as Brian Dyring shuffles the deck. It's Dansville by 9 with 2.5 left to play in the first half, 24-15. On top, Bree Caruso, left side corner. Kaylee Meyer trying downtown, no good. Rebound taken by the Red Raiders. Out front, on top, Lillian Hoyt with it. Spins her way into the paint. Maldonado leaves it out front. Pryor for Hoyt. Hoyt for three. Got it! Lillian Hoyt, the freshman, with a three, with 2:02 left to play, and it's 24-18 Dansville. High post pass, it's Stone, right side, downtown. Chelsea Tyler misfires. Rebound off of the paint and off of the hands of Juliet Marino. Dansville will get it back. Ayla Pryor checks out. Checking into the mix. It is Maddie Moore back. Caruso has the shot blocked by Maddie Moore and out of bounds. Dansville will keep it. 1:46 left in the first half. Dansville has led the game by as many as 11. Stone looks to get it in. Bounce pass, right side corner. Tyler got it! Chelsea Tyler. That ball danced around a little bit on the iron before falling in. 27-18 Dansville. Can't get it to go on the other end, and Dansville with a rebound with 1:25 showing on the first half timer. Caruso with it out front, and now Meyer. High post pass, Stone, left side corner. Tyler again, alone. Three, got it again! Chelsea Tyler with 2 threes in a row. 30-18. Dansville, their largest lead of the game. Whistle and a foul away from the ball. It's on Maddie Moore. That's her third. Moore with her third personal at the 104 mark here in the first half. Mustangs with a 30-18 lead. Caruso out front leaves it on top. Left side, Chelsea Tyler. Right side corner, it's Patinella. Looking for help, Chelsea Tyler again. High post pass, Sydney Stone all alone at the foul line. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Tyler. Downtown three again, 3 in a row. Chelsea Tyler on fire, ladies and gentlemen, 33-18. Ball thrown away, tipped away by Dansville. Chelsea Tyler with a trifecta. Timeout on the floor, 32 seconds left to play in the first half. It's Dansville 33, Hornell 18.
Do you have a new prescription for glasses you haven't filled yet? Do you tell everyone that you've got perfect vision and don't need glasses, yet you have 8 pair of readers strewn about your house, cars, and work? It's time to head to Mill Creek Optical. We can hook you up with glasses you won't even know you're wearing because they're so lightweight and give you such clear and comfortable vision. Don't be shy. Stop in and ask us questions, and we'll show you better vision. Call 335-9490 or stop into 205 Main Street in Dansville.
High school basketball on WDNY.
Girls basketball also sponsored by Dansville Auto Mart at 9976 Main Street in Dansville. From sales to major and minor repairs, they can do it all. They've been family owned and operated for 45 years or more. Dansville Auto Mart. Give them a call, 585-335-8280. And Dansville Water Systems on the Hornell Road in Dansville, just south of 390 at exit 4. 3 businesses in one. They can take care of your water, whether it smells bad, has bacteria, is hard, or leaves stains. They've got pool and hot tub supplies and a well-stocked archery shop, Dansville Water Systems. Marino brings it in, left side, whistle and a foul away from the ball. And I believe it was on Bree Caruso. Or check it, no, it's on Chelsea Tyler. That's her third. So Tyler with her third personal foul. And immediately, Megan Tyler is into the mix. Out front, 31 seconds left. Lob pass underneath. Stolen away by Sydney Stone for Dansville. Mustangs have an opportunity to put some points on the board before entering the locker room. Right side, it's Megan Tyler. Patinella on a give and go. Megan Tyler in traffic, brings it out front. Sydney Stone cuts down the paint, puts the shot up off the window and scores. Sydney Stone with a deuce with 6 seconds left. On the other end, out front, Marino trying to let it fly before the buzzer. No. Did she get it? No. We've come to the end of one half of play, ladies and gentlemen, in girls basketball. Your score at halftime: the Dansville Mustangs 35, the Hornell Red Raiders 18.
Find new roads at Dansville Chevrolet, 139 Franklin Street. They've got great deals for everyone every day, so there's no need to wait for a sale at Dansville Chevrolet. Here's an example: a brand new 2022 Chevrolet Traverse LS SUV for under $37,500 for qualified buyers. See details at dansvillechevrolet.com or in person at 139 Franklin Street. Dansville Chevrolet, serving Dansville and the surrounding area with sales and service second to none.
Tony's Pizzeria at 140 Main Street in Dansville serves the best pizza and wings for dine-in or carry-out. Dough, sauce, soups, and meatballs are always made in-house. Freshly made and tasty subs, soups, and salads, as well as a kids menu, make Tony's a one-stop restaurant for your family. Call 585-335-8984 to order. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Tony's Pizzeria Dansville and at www.thebestpizzaindansville.com.
Dansville Water Systems has been family owned and operated since 1994. Even though the company changed ownership, the operation is still the same. Dansville Water Systems has introduced a few changes to our business, including energy-efficient water treatment systems, propane, pool chemicals, and a new outdoor line. Our family continues to go above and beyond for our customers with professionalism, honesty, and integrity, just as our predecessors did before us. So please stop in and take a look around. Dansville Water Systems is located on Hornell Road in Dansville, just south of 390, exit 4. Call us at 585-335-9540 or visit us at dansvillewatersystems.com.
High school basketball on WDNY.
Well, it's halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Well, first time around, these two teams were tied at 6 apiece at the end of the first quarter in Hornell. And Hornell wound up with a 9-point win, while in this one, Dansville jumped out to a 13-3 lead after one. And has extended the lead on some red-hot
High school basketball on WDNY.
by Chelsea Tyler, who knocked down a trio of threes in a row just before halftime at double jeopardy. She also picked up her third personal foul as well, so we'll see where that plays in. Our halftime report sponsored by Tony's Pizzeria at 140 Main Street in Dansville. Tony's gift certificates are perfect for anyone. They're available for any menu item or any dollar value. Stop in or visit www.thebestpizzaindansville.com to purchase one or more Tony's gift certificates. Call 585-335-8984. And Springwater Amish Workshop on Mill Street in Springwater. They're open. Come in now. Place your order for a gazebo, shed, or outdoor furniture. No deposit required. Payment with spring delivery. They're open Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday on Mill Street in Springwater. That's the Springwater Amish Workshop. Well, in this one, Dansville got some pretty strong inside play from sophomore Ainsley Belcher, who scored 6 first quarter points, as did Maddie Lee. The Red Raiders got cooking in the second quarter when Selena Maldonado came off the bench and scored 6 quick points. Lillian Hoyt buried a 3, and it looked like the Red Raiders were going to get right back into it. They had reduced Dansville's lead to as few as 6 at a couple of junctures, but then Chelsea Tyler got red hot in the final minute and a half when she knocked down 3 consecutive three-pointers, and the Mustangs took a 35-18 lead into the locker room at halftime. Taking a look inside the numbers in the first half, Dansville has been led by Ainsley Belcher's 11 points, Chelsea Tyler and Maddie Lee with 9 each, Sydney Stone with 6. Dansville 67% from the line, 6 out of 9. Foul situation, Chelsea Tyler with 3, Sydney Stone with 2, Maddie Lee and Bree Caruso with 1 each. Hornell Red Raiders, meanwhile, they have been led by Selena Maldonado's 6 points, 3 each for Jane Spitulnik and Lillian Hoyt, 2 each from Maddie Moore, Juliet Marino, and Peyton Bentley. Hornell 0 for 1 from the line. Maddie Moore with 3 personals, Lillian Hoyt with 2, Juliet Marino and Jane Spitulnik with 1 apiece. So it should be an interesting second half. It looks like the Hornell Red Raiders will have to get out the 3-point guns and start going to work, as Dansville hit 5 threes in that second quarter. Hornell hit 2 in the first half. Meanwhile, in the JV matchup, dandy of a ball game, it took a Taylor Hampshire three-pointer with 55 seconds left to go to decide it, as Dansville defeated Hornell by a final score of 33-30. Dansville had the lead throughout the game, and the Hornell Red Raiders came storming back in the second half, tied the game late, and then Taylor Hampshire nailed a 3 from the right side outside the arc, and that's the way it would end, 33-30. Dansville was paced by Taylor Hampshire's 13 points, Emma Allen with 6, Olivia Mossman with 5, Elena Montezoris with 4, Bailey Hayes with 3, and 2 for Ella Martin. The Hornell JVs were led by Parker Graham, 7 points, Mia Naska and Reagan Evingham with 6 apiece, Abby O'Donohue with 4, Maddie Kellogg with 3, Cadence Galante and Zahara Mir with 2 apiece for the JV Raiders. Well, dandy of a second half on the way, and of course, this is a huge game for the Hornell Red Raider ladies, let alone Dansville. Hornell, coming into the game, had lost only once in the league, and that was to Livonia by 2 points, and they visit Livonia on Tuesday night. Meanwhile, Dansville doesn't get a rest after tonight's game. They visit powerful Wellsville at the Lions Lair on Monday night. We will have live coverage on video of the Dansville boys basketball game against Bath on Tuesday night on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. Our next radio broadcast next Saturday afternoon when the Livonia Bulldogs take on the Dansville Mustangs in boys hoop action. We'll be on the air about 1:10 with a pregame with tip-off slated for about 1:30. That was a game that was changed due to a lack of officials. We still have an exciting second half for you coming up. Your score at halftime, Dansville 35, Hornell 18.
Dansville Water Systems has been family-owned and operated since 1994. Even though the company changed ownership, the operation is still the same. Dansville Water Systems has introduced a few changes to our business, including energy-efficient water treatment systems, propane, pool chemicals, and a new outdoor line. Our family continues to go above and beyond for our customers with professionalism, honesty, and integrity, just as our predecessors did before us. So please stop in and take a look around. Dansville Water Systems is located on Hornell Road in Dansville, just south of 390, exit 4. Call us at 585-335-9540 or visit us at dansvillewatersystems.com.
Hey, Jenny here from Mill Creek Optical. You can show your loyalty and support for your favorite football team with NFL Oakleys. We all know who the local favorite is.
The Minnesota
Here's a hint.
Vikings.
They make you want to shout. Mill Creek Optical has Bill's Oakleys in stock, and we're also taking orders now before Christmas rush. We have a layaway plan you can take advantage of to hold a pair of your favorites. There are 3 styles to choose from, and they each sport the Bills colors and the Buffalo logo, even in your prescription. Stop by Mill Creek Optical Tuesday through Saturday at 205 Main Street to pick out your NFL Oakleys.
Wind chill advisory in effect from midnight tonight until 11 a.m. Saturday. Colder tonight with low clouds, low 3. Brisk and bitterly cold tomorrow with clouds and sun, high 14. Partly cloudy and frigid tomorrow night, low 2. Sunday, cloudy and cold with snow in the afternoon with little or no accumulation, high 25. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, low 9. Plan with confidence. Download the redesigned AccuWeather app today. For AccuWeather, I'm Cheryl Golden.
At the Dansville Airport, it's 13 degrees.
High school basketball on WDNY.
Second half high school hoop action here at the Corral, sponsored in part by Dansville Chevrolet. Find new roads at Dansville Chevrolet at 139 Franklin Street. They give great deals and outstanding customer service every day to everyone. See them today for your next vehicle. Dansville Water Systems on Route 36, Hornell Road in Dansville, just south of 390 at exit 4, 3 businesses in one. They take care of your water, whether it smells bad, has bacteria, is hard, or leaves stains. They also have pool and hot tub supplies and a well-stocked archery shop, too. Dansville Water Systems, Route 36, Hornell Road in Dansville, just south of 390 at exit 4. And the Springwater Amish Workshop on Mill Street. They're open now. That's right. Come on in and place your order for a gazebo, shed, or outdoor furniture. No deposit required. Payment with spring delivery. They're open Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. The Springwater Amish Workshop on Mill Street in Springwater. Second half action set to get underway. The Dansville Mustangs moving from right to left in this second half. Hornell from left to right. Maddie Lee puts the ball in play. Bree Caruso steps across midcourt. Lee outside the arc on the left, puts it on the floor, penetrates, dumps it down low. Ball knocked away by Spitolnik, taken away by Hornell. Red Raiders will try and take that away every time. Right side out front, Lillian Hoyt on top, launches the three-pointer, no good. Long rebound, Juliet Marino along the baseline, looking for help, leaves it out front, stolen away by Ainsley Belcher. Bree Caruso in the backcourt, brings it across midcourt, right side, it's Chelsea Tyler, over the top opposite. Lee cut off, and now Chelsea Tyler across the lane, running one-hand jumper, no good. Rebound underneath, Marino for the Red Raiders. Dansville with a 35-18 lead. Julie out front, it is Jane Spitalnik whistling a foul called. And it's against Sydney Stone, that's her third. So Stone now with her third personal foul at 1 minute into this third quarter. Nearing halftime, Dansville has overtaken the Hornell Red Raiders in boys basketball and lead 35-32 at Maple City Garden. That sounds like it is a dandy. Left side corner, Marino whistling a foul called out front. And it is on Ainsley Belcher. That is her first personal foul. So Red Raiders will put it in play. Marino still looking out front and on top. They dump it into the paint. Maddie Moore sneaks it up off the window and gets it to drop. Maddie Moore with a bucket. 6:50. 35-20, Dansville with a lead. Tyler gives it up to Maddie Lee. Forecourt on the left, knocked away. Good hustle on defense by the Hornell Red Raiders. Ainsley Belcher flashed open, and Juliet Marino, good anticipation, swats it out of bounds. Dansville keeps it. In it comes. Ainsley Belcher puts the shot off the window and is fouled by Maddie Moore, and I believe that's Moore's fourth. So Ainsley Belcher to the free throw line. Moore with her fourth. Belcher nails the first one. Ainsley with 12 in the ball game. A 36-20 Dansville lead. So Moore checks out, and Selena Maldonado, who gave Hornell a shot in the arm earlier today, is back in there. Belcher hits them both. So Ainsley Belcher with 13 points in the game, 37-20 Dansville. Running one-hander, it's Maldonado, no good. Spitalnik's there to follow it in, though. Jane Spitalnik in the right place at the right time where she's supposed to be. 37-22 Dansville. Maddie Lee across midcourt on the left. They get it to Belcher, kicks it out front. Tyler for three, got it again! Chelsea Tyler has been on fire from that three-point line tonight. 40-22 Dansville. High post pass, Spitalnik backs her way in, puts a shot up and in. So Jane Spitalnik exercising her inside game. Gets a bucket, 40-24 Dansville. Lee looking for some help. Loses it out of bounds, and Hornell gets it back. So the Red Raider defense forcing some turnovers. 5:44 left to play in the third. Dansville 40-24. Maldonado with it out front. Left side, it's Spitalnik. Leaves it. Ayla Pryor steps inside the lane, running one-hander off the glass. Ainsley Belcher with a rebound. Caruso for Dansville. Bringing it up the floor, Tyler right side, pulls up, on top, it's Sydney Stone, left side, Maddie Lee for three, got it! Maddie Lee! Lee with a three, timeout, Red Raiders. Third quarter action, it's Dansville 43, Hornell 24.
Find new roads at Dansville Chevrolet, 139 Franklin Street. They've got great deals for everyone every day, so there's no need to wait for a sale at Dansville Chevrolet. Here's an example. A brand new 2022 Chevrolet Traverse LS SUV for under $37,500 for qualified buyers. See details at DansvilleChevrolet.com or in person at 139 Franklin Street. Dansville Chevrolet, serving Dansville and the surrounding area with sales and service second to none.
High school basketball on WDNY.
High school hoop action also sponsored in part by Napa of Dansville and Mount Morris, a proud sponsor of high school sports. See them for all the parts you need to keep your vehicle running in tip-top shape. Kevin and the staff are knowledgeable. They'll help you get the right part the first time and every time. Napa of Dansville and Mount Morris. Action also sponsored in part by Better Homes at 13 Ocean Street in Dansville. Looking for that new sofa? How about a new recliner or mattress? They've got it and much, much more. Stop in to Better Homes at 13 Ocean Street in Dansville, where the deals are better too. 43-24. Dansville with the lead, taking a page out of the Hornell Red Raiders book. 7 3-pointers for the Mustangs in this one. Maldonado out front, gives it up. Spitalnik cut off on top. Marino leaves it. Maldonado out front, down low. Sidney Stone with a steal for the Dansville Mustangs. Caruso ahead. Chelsea Tyler, top of the key, left side. Maddie Lee, three, no good. Rebound right side, tipped out of bounds, last touched by Sidney Stone. 43-24, Dansville with a lead. Red Raiders with the basketball. Still a lot of time left in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Ayla Pryor for three. Short of the mark. Rebound, Ainsley Belcher. Bree Caruso brings it up the floor for Marley Grimsley's group. Left side. Maddie Lee looking for help. Gives it out front. Bree Caruso cuts down the paint, dumps it underneath. Belcher with a shot, no good. Gets her own rebound back. Once more, forces it up, no good. Left side corner, Maddie Lee weaves through defenders, puts it up and off the window and in. I don't know how Maddie Lee found a hole in there, but she did, and managed to sneak it up for a 2+1 opportunity. So with 4:18 left, Lee looks to add to the Mustang lead. Peyton Bentley, the 8th grader, into the Hornell lineup, and Lee buries the free throw. 46-24, Dansville by 22. Out front on top, it's Hoyt. High post pass, Bentley out front. Marino into the paint, stops, pops. God, no, in and out. Rebound, Ainsley Belcher jumping up as she and Jane Spitalnik do the tango momentarily. Possession arrow favors Brian Dyring's team, so the Red Raiders will get it back with 4 minutes left to play in the third. 46-24, Dansville with a lead. Hornell with the basketball. Spitalnik, right side corner, Bentley gets it back. Spitalnik across the lane, underhand scoop, no good. Belcher with a rebound, outlet. Lee gives it back in the middle. Caruso crosses midcourt. Chelsea Tyler outside the arc on top. Right side, it's Caruso. Lob pass underneath, leading. Belcher shot, no good off the window. Pretty pass, but couldn't get to finish. Down top, it's Ayla Pryor, no good. Belcher with a rebound. Caruso again. Ahead to Lee on the left side, double teamed in the middle. Caruso stops, dumps it down low, picked off. Peyton Bentley. Good defensive play by the 8th grader. 3:16 left to play in the third. Downtown, it's Hoyt for three, no good. Rebound, Bentley, no good. Belcher with a rebound, whistle, and a foul called. It's against the Red Raiders, and I believe it is on Ayla Pryor. That's her first. 3:07 showing here in the third. Tyler gives it back to Lee in the backcourt. In the middle, it's Caruso, and now Tyler. Chelsea Tyler outside the arc on the left. High post pass out front. Maddie Lee cuts across the lane, running one-hander shot. No good, but draws the foul on Peyton Bentley. Her first, and Lee is going to go to the line. Action also sponsored in part by Dansville Collision, supporting high school sports, wishing both teams the best of luck today. They're your one-stop shop for your collision and repair needs. Call 585-335-7700 to arrange an estimate. Dansville Collision on Spruce Street in Dansville. Lee misfires on the first one. 2:53 left to play as she looks to try and add to the Dansville advantage. Second one on the way. Can't get either one to go down. And the ball will go Hornell's way. So Lee misfires from the free throw line. Hornell gets it back. 2:50 left to play in the third. 46-24. Dansville with a lead. Hoyt over the top, looking for three. Right side bounce pass out front. Marino with a hesitation gives it up on top. Ayla Pryor guarded by Chelsea Tyler. Left side pass picked off by Sydney Stone. 2.5 left to play in the third, and it's Bree Caruso. Across midcourt, right side, it's Maddie Lee. Lee looking underneath, nothing there. Out front, Caruso stops the foul line. Jumper, got it. Bree Caruso, her first bucket of the night. 2:09 left, and it's 48-24. Downtown, Lillian Hoyt for three. So Hoyt answers. Lillian only a freshman, so you're going to see a lot of that down through the years here for the Red Raiders. Bree Caruso out front with it. Lee for three, no good. Rebound, Ainsley Belcher. Belcher underneath against the double team out front. Double dribble on the Mustangs. 1:39 left to play, and Ayla Pryor out, Selena Maldonado in. Sydney Stone sits down for the Mustangs as well, as Abby Belcher rejoins the lineup. Out front, Juliet Marino on the right side. Shot partially blocked by Ainsley Belcher, but tipped back up and in. Marino with the tip in. Marino with the deuce with 1:20 left to go. Left side pass picked off by Hornell. Red Raiders going the other way with it. Left side wing, Hoyt along the baseline. Nope, traveling called as Maldonado caught it on one pivot foot and moved the other. So Dansville gets it back. 1:07 showing on the third quarter clock. Dansville with a 48-29 lead. Abby Belcher in. Maddie Lee ahead. Chelsea Tyler, left side of the floor, puts the shot off the glass, can't get it to drop. Rebound, Abby Belcher, can't correct it. Rebound goes the other way. Maldonado goes coast to coast for the shot and the score. And Abby Belcher is still down, and that is not a good sign. Maldonado with a deuce on the other end with 53 seconds left to play, and it's 48-31, but the focus is on Abby Belcher, who went down hard on the other end, and there's a break in the action here in the third quarter at the Corral. With your score, Dansville 48, Hornell 31.
Dansville Water Systems has been family owned and operated since 1994. Even though the company changed ownership, the operation is still the same. Dansville Water Systems has introduced a few changes to our business, including energy-efficient water treatment systems, propane, pool chemicals, and a new outdoor line. Our family continues to go above and beyond for our customers with professionalism, honesty, and integrity, just as our predecessors did before us. So please stop in and take a look around. Dansville Water Systems is located on Hornell Road in Dansville, just south of 390, exit 4. Call us at 585-335-9540 or visit us at dansvillewatersystems.com.
Do you have a new prescription for glasses you haven't filled yet? Do you tell everyone that you've got perfect vision and don't need glasses, yet you have 8 pair of readers strewn about your house, cars, and work? It's time to head to Mill Creek Optical. We can hook you up with glasses you won't even know you're wearing because they're so lightweight and give you such clear and comfortable vision. Don't be shy. Stop in and ask us questions, and we'll show you better vision. Call 335-9490 or stop into 205 Main Street in Dansville.
High school basketball on WDNY.
High school hoop action sponsored in part by Tony's Pizzeria at 140 Main Street in Dansville. We partner with Battle Street Brewery and Deer Run Winery to complement your favorite pizza with local beers and wines. That's Tony's Pizzeria. Give them a call, 585-335-8984, as Abby Belcher gets a warm round of applause, being helped up off the floor, coming off helped by her dad, Derek. Megan Linsner over there trying to make sure she is okay. Boy, did she go down in a heap. She and one of the Red Raiders got tied up, but I think Abby hit the back of her head when she fell, but up she is talking and sitting on the bench, which is a good sign. Hopefully nothing serious along that line for Abby Belcher. 48-31, Dansville with the lead. 53 seconds left, and the Mustangs have the basketball. There's still a lot of time left in this ball game. Sydney Stone inbounds it, stolen away by the Red Raiders. Up, jumping up, they're going to say. The ball is loose. Mustangs will get it on the alternate possession. Dansville tried to put that ball up and over the Hornell defense, but Hornell very quick defensively. And they've picked a lot of those passes off, let me tell you. 50 seconds left. Maddie Lee will inbound. In the backcourt, it's Bree Caruso. 48-31, Dansville with a lead. It's still not a safe lead yet. Stone, right side corner for Chelsea Tyler. Tyler out front over the top. Bree Caruso looking for help. Lee in the left side corner takes it along the baseline. Tyler right side corner for three. No good. Rebound Hornell. Selena Maldonado with 26 seconds. Right side accelerates, shoots, and no good. Rebound on the baseline. Last touch by the Mustangs. As Chelsea Tyler and Ainsley Belcher both had their hands on the basketball. Red Raiders get it back with 21 ticks of the timer left. Out front, it's Spitalnik. Cut off from going across the lane underneath. Addie Lee sticks a hand in. The ball last touched by Lillian Hoyt. Hoyt on a give and go, and Lee diagnosed it, got a hand on the basketball. Bree Caruso in the backcourt with 10. Marino on her with 7. Across midcourt, right side on top. It's Stone with 3. Lee at the buzzer. Got it! Maddie Lee ends it at the buzzer. At the end of 3 at the Corral in girls basketball here on WDNY and DMSN. It's Dansville 50, Hornell 31.
Dansville Water Systems has been family owned and operated since 1994. Even though the company changed ownership, the operation is still the same. Dansville Water Systems has introduced a few changes to our business, including energy-efficient water treatment systems, propane, pool chemicals, and a new outdoor line. Our family continues to go above and beyond for our customers with professionalism, honesty, and integrity, just as our predecessors did before us. So please stop in and take a look around. Dansville Water Systems is located on Hornell Road in Dansville, just south of 390, exit 4. Call us at 585-335-9540 or visit us at dansvillewatersystems.com.
With over 30 years of experience, the law office of John C. Putney offers a wide range of quality legal services, including real estate, criminal, traffic violations, wills, family law, divorce, and business formation and counseling. For more information, call 585-335-2205 or visit jcputneylaw.com. That's jcputney law.com.
High school basketball on WDNY.
Let's score just in midway through the third quarter in boys basketball in the Maple City. Dansville 45, Hornell 32. As we start the fourth quarter here, Maddie Lee, that shot was not a 3, it was a 2. But either way, it's 50-31, and Hornell will go to work trying to overtake the Mustangs in this fourth quarter. We'll see. Spitalnik out front with it. Leaves it. Hoyt on top now. Juliet Marino stops the foul line. Left side bounce pass thrown away, and Dansville gets it back. Fourth quarter action sponsored by Dansville Water Systems, Route 36, Hornell Road in Dansville, just south of 390 at exit 4. 3 businesses in one. They take care of your water. They also have pool and hot tub supplies and a well-stocked archery shop too. That's Dansville Water Systems, Route 36, Hornell Road in Dansville, just south of 390 at exit 4. Chelsea Tyler out front, leaves it Maddie Lee. Lee cutting down the lane, underhand scoop, gets it to go. No! A charge called on Lee. No basket. Lee with her second personal foul. The Red Raiders draw the charge on Maddie Lee. So 7:31 left to play. Hornell with the basketball, still a 50-30 game. Dansville by 19, 50-31. Fourth quarter action also sponsored by Mill Creek Optical. Did you know that Mill Creek Optical has over-the-glasses ski goggles? Stop in and find out more from Jenny at 205 Main Street in Dansville or call 585-335-9490. That's Mill Creek Optical on Main Street in Dansville. Action also sponsored by Dansville Chevrolet, wishing the best of luck to both teams in tonight's game. Next time you need a vehicle, stop by Dansville Chevrolet. There's no need to wait for a sale. They give great deals every day to everyone. That's Dansville Chevrolet. So the Red Raiders resume play. Fourth quarter, Dansville 50-31. Right side, Lillian Hoyt on top, leaves it. Ayla Pryor and now Marino, left side corner, cutting along the baseline. Underhand scoop that time for Peyton Bentley, no good, and the Mustangs come out of there with it. Bree Caruso, right side, dumps it down low in the paint. Ainsley Belcher, too strong off the window. Rebound to the Red Raiders. Pryor going the other way. Pryor gives it up. Juliet Marino, right side. Now brings it back across the lane. Out front, Bentley, the 8th grader for three, rims it out. And Lillian Hoyt with a running one-hander with a left hand, no good. Rebound, Sydney Stone, stolen away by Hoyt. Puts the shot up, no good. Rebound out front, jumping up, they're going to say, and it's Dansville basketball. Fourth quarter action also sponsored by the law office of John C. Putney at 149 Main Street, providing a wide array of legal services. That's the law office of John C. Putney. So the Dansville boys JVs winners tonight, 50-42, and the varsity leading midway in the third quarter over Hornell. We'll try and keep you posted on that. Bree Caruso across midcourt. Maddie Lee, high post pass. Ainsley Belcher in the paint, shot blocked by Bentley, the 8th grader. Rebound, Marino. Marino going the other way with it, leaves it out front. Lillian Hoyt stops at the foul line, gives it up. Ayla Pryor for three, no good. Rebound in the paint, Jane Spitulnik, no good. Rebound out front. Ayla Pryor fouled, and I believe it was Ainsley Belcher, that's her second. So Pryor will parade to the stripes, 6:03 left to play. Here in the ball game, 50-31, Dansville with a lead, and Pryor on the line, looking for her first points of the night. First one up, got it. Ayla, 5'4" senior. Second one on the way, 50-32. As the Red Raiders inch closer, and they get both of them, 50-33. The other night, Hornell had a rough start against Pavilion, came all the way back to lose by one, 52-51 against a powerful Pavilion team. Chelsea Tyler outside the arc on the left, back on top, high post pass Belcher. Lee dumps it right side corner, short jumper for Stone, no good. Rebound, Lillian Hoyt, the freshman, ahead on the left-hand side for Maddie Moore. Playing with four personals. Juliet Marino trying three, no good. Rebounded by Bree Caruso for Dansville. 5.5 left to play. Caruso ahead, Lee on the left side, cutting to the hole, slicing and scoring. Maddie Lee off of the feed from Sydney Stone. 52-33 Mustangs. Right side, they leave it out front. Hoyt comes over the top, give and go in the paint. Maddie Moore, jump, no jump ball, foul called. It's on Bree Caruso. Caruso's second, and Maddie Moore will go to the free throw line. 5:09 showing on the game clock. Dansville with a 52-33 lead. Maddie Moore with 4 points in the ball game and can't make it 5 on that one. She'll get one more. Action also sponsored by the Springwater Amish Workshop. Come in now, they're open. Place your order for a gazebo, shed, or outdoor furniture. No deposit required. Payment with spring delivery. Springwater Amish Workshop open Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday on Mill Street in Springwater. 52-34 as she knocks one down. Caruso across midcourt, 5 minutes left. Lee, high post pass. They tried to force it in, and the Red Raiders take it away again. Use the bounce pass. Out front, on top, it is Marino. Marino cutting to the baseline. Offensive foul on Marino, leading with the elbow apparently. And that is her second personal. Checking in, Jane Spitolnik is back for Brian Dyring's crew. Juliet Marino sits down. 4:45 left to play in the ball game. Dansville by 19. In it comes Bree Caruso from Sydney Stone. Kayla Pryor on her. Maddie Lee over the top. Gets help from Stone, right side corner. Caruso for three. Got it! Bree from downtown. Bree for three at the 4:24 mark. 55-34 Dansville. Back to a 20-point bulge. On top, ball knocked away. Taken away by Maddie Lee. Lee up the floor, 1-on-2, cutting left side, shoots. No good. Whistle and a foul called. Jane Spitolnik, her second personal. Action also sponsored in part by Dansville Chevrolet. Find new roads at Dansville Chevrolet at 139 Franklin Street. They give great deals and outstanding customer service every day to everyone. See them today for your next vehicle. That's Dansville Chevrolet. So Maddie Lee with 4:10 buries the first one. Got another one on the way for the senior southpaw and gets one out of two. So 56-34. Mustangs with a lead. Red Raiders with a basketball. Spinning her way underneath shot. No good for Maddie Moore. And Bree Caruso ahead on the right side. Chelsea Tyler in the right side corner trying to chase it down. And the Red Raiders pick it off. Peyton Bentley, the 8th grader, comes up with a 3:47 left. Right side on top. Underneath, they try to get it to Maddie Moore. Whistle and a foul is going to be on Sydney Stone. Stone's fourth personal foul. 3:40 left. Jane Spitolnik will put it in play. Spitolnik out front, right side. Lillian Hoyt, the freshman, spins her way in the lane. Left-hand hook, gets it to fall. Lillian Hoyt with a deuce. 3:29 left, 56-36 Dansville. Caruso and now Lee. Lee inside, dribble drive, goes all the way for the shot and the score. Lee with her quickness got to the baseline and made it count. 58-36 Dansville. On top, Spitolnik spinning her way into the paint. Whistle and a foul on Bree Caruso. That's her third, and Spitolnik will go to the line. Jane, 3:05 left, and of course right now, Brian Dyring likes the fact that the clock is not ticking, but 3:05. Spitolnik on the line. First one up, nails it. 5'9" senior with 8 points in the ball game now. 58-37. Peyton Bentley, the 8th grader, into the mix. Spitolnik with one more on the way. Gets them both. So Aaron Patinella in for Dansville. Sydney Stone sits down. A 58-38 ball game. 3 minutes left. Maddie Lee inbounds it to Chelsea Tyler. Tyler across midcourt, accelerating down the left-hand side. Puts the shot up. No, traveling call beforehand. So the Red Raiders get another break. And what can they do with it? We'll see. Out front on the left side, a whistle and a foul called. Two-shot foul coming up. For some reason, the scoreboard says 60 to 38, but that basket did not count. So foul called on Maddie Lee, her third, and Lillian Hoyt on the line. Knocks the first one down. And the second one on the way, got them both. So with 2:49, it's now a 60 to 40 game. Dansville with the lead. Timeout. The Dansville Mustangs. 2:49 left to play in the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Listening to high school basketball and viewing it on DMSN, the Dansville Mustangs Sports Network. It's Dansville 60, Hornell 40.
Dansville Water Systems has been family-owned and operated since 1994. Even though the company changed ownership, the operation is still the same. Dansville Water Systems has introduced a few changes to our business, including energy-efficient water treatment systems, propane, pool chemicals, and a new outdoor line. Our family continues to go above and beyond for our customers with professionalism, honesty, and integrity, just as our predecessors did before us. So please stop in and take a look around. Dansville Water Systems is located on Hornell Road in Dansville, just south of 390, exit 4. Call us at 585-335-9540 or visit us at dansvillewatersystems.com.
High school basketball on WDNY.
High school hoop action on WDNY, also sponsored by Tony's Pizzeria at 140 Main Street. Their catering menu, they offer sheet pizzas, large orders of wings, a big tossed salad, sub packs, and wrap packs too. See the catering menu on Facebook or on their website. Call Tony's tonight, 585-335-8984. End of the third quarter, Dansville with a 53-41 lead in boys basketball in Hornell. Here in the fourth quarter in this one, Patnella gets it in now to Bree Caruso. 2:46 left to play in this one. Dansville by 20, 60 to 40. Chelsea Tyler out front. Gives it up on top. Tyler and Caruso playing catch as the clock favoring the Mustangs, obviously. Chelsea Tyler circles it back. Ball knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by Hornell. 6 seconds left on the shot clock, so Dansville has to be aware of that. Lee gets it in out front. Caruso on the right side with 3, with 2, with 1. Patnella with a shot, no good, but a foul called, and if it's on Maddie Moore, I believe that's her 5th. So Maddie Moore is done. Fouls out at the 2:18 mark, and going to the free throw line, Aaron Patnella, with 2:18 left to play in the ball game. Dansville with a 20-point lead at 60 to 40. And Patnella looking for her first points after coming off that ankle injury. Nails the first one. Aaron, a 5'11 senior, 61-40. Stephanie Youngers getting set to check into the ball game for Marley Grimsley, along with Megan Tyler. Abby Belcher has not re-entered the game after her injury. So Patnella knocks them both down, and it's a 62-40 ball game. As Ainsley Belcher, Bree Caruso, Chelsea Tyler check out. 2:16 left to play. Maldonado races along the baseline, shoots and scores. Foul on Megan Tyler. So Maldonado with a 2+1. Her second such opportunity. Dansville with a 62-42 lead now, and Maldonado makes good on this one. Last time she missed the free throw, hits it this time. 2:09 left to play in the game. Lee in the backcourt. Kaylee Meyer also in for the Mustangs. Megan Tyler outside the arc on the right. Cross-court pass, it's Kaylee Meyer. Meyer returns it to Lee on top. Lee dishes down low. Patnella all alone, can't get the shot to fall though. Rebound to the Red Raiders. Juliet Marino with 1:46 left to play. Leaves it out front. Lillian Hoyt, the freshman, over the top. Leaves it for Maldonado. And out front, Spitolnik trying three. No good. A rebound. Out of bounds, last touch by Hornell, and the Mustangs get it back with 1:33 left. Megan Tyler to get it in. Gets it into Patnella in the backcourt. Leaves it for Tyler. Tyler, right side, Kaylee Meyer looking for help. Gets it from ball knocked away, and left-hand side going coast to coast with it. Shot missed by Hoyt, and Maldonado jumping up, they say. It's Dansville basketball with 1:17 left to play. In it comes Maddie Lee up the left side of the floor. Cuts across the middle of the lane. Youngers leaves it out front for Patnella. Patnella looking for help. Dishes left-hand side, Megan Tyler. Patnella on the low blocks on the left. She puts the shot up and draws the foul on Jane Spitolnik, her third. And Patnella will go to the line again with a hair, and I mean a hair, under a minute left to play, 59.9 showing on the timer. Erin Patnella on the line again. Dansville with a 62-43 lead. First one up, misfires on that one. She'll get one more. Trying to make it a 20-point lead again. And gets the second one to go. So Patnella gets 3 of 4, 63-43. Checking back in Ayla Pryor as Lillian Hoyt sits down with less than a minute to play. Out front on top, it's Juliet Marino, stops Pops from the foul line and gets it to go. So Marino with 6 in the game. Marino with 50 seconds left makes it a 63-45 game. Ahead, Megan Tyler to Stephanie Youngers. Kaylee Meyer, high post pass, Patnella at the foul line, left side wing, it's Megan Tyler. Leaves it out front, Maddie Lee. Lee left side. 12 seconds on the shot clock, 29 on the game clock. Megan Tyler back on top. Maddie Lee with 3, with 2, with 1, no good. Rebound out front taken by the Mustangs and Kaylee Meyer. Right side corner, Stephanie Youngers along the baseline, stops, Pops, no good. Rebound to the Red Raiders. Peyton Bentley with 8 seconds left to play. Brings it up the floor. Maldonado at the buzzer, hits it. Maldonado drills the deuce. And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. Your final score in girls basketball here tonight. The Dansville Mustangs avenge an earlier 9-point setback in the Maple City. Your final score tonight. The Dansville Lady Mustangs 63. The Hornell Lady Raiders 47. We'll be back to wrap it up for you in just a moment.
Dansville Water Systems has been family owned and operated since 1994.